And we are live. Finally. I had to get around those YouTube censors.
Oh, so what am I allowed to say then? If we're gonna play this game, I need to know what I'm allowed to say here.
um,
See you laugh.
the usual. We're allowed to say a lot, but the thing is that for the first 10 minutes we can't curse her. Usually our videos don't get shared
Ah,
across any
frick.
platforms.
Well, how the
Yeah.
he double hockey stick am I supposed to promote a show if I can't even cuss in the first 10 diddly darn minutes? Oh, we are. Oh wait, which one are we? Are we going off of actual YouTube time, or are we going to go off what we says here right in the corner where it says live?
Live. Live is our time on YouTube. Hey Danny, welcome to the show. Yeah,
Give
our
me a
first show
countdown.
back in 2 years. I'm wearing my Jaws anniversary shirt. I love the Hawaiian shirt Gibby's got on. We are
Okay,
here. We are
it's
ready.
hot. It's
Huh?
hot. I'm fat. Okay, I needed, and I can't let the man titties show, so I had to do something.
Plus you got the hamburger meat hanging out.
Oh yeah, got this. See, I even got my little hold on streaming partners over here. Got the
There
little
you
cows in
go.
the background.
I love
Dead
it.
man, how have you been, my friend? It has been 2 years since we have graced VT Network, and we are now back.
Yeah. It's been a while, and I tell you, one of those things has been just trying to get our lives in order. You know what I mean? Like we had a lot of life changes, and
Oh, definitely. Life changes will always come and go when it comes to this podcasting stuff. So you got to take like every day sort of tiptoe in it. But then one day you get a creation bug up your ass. You're like, I want to start this again. I haven't yelled in front of a microphone in forever.
well, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and but folks, so they're busy. You know what I mean? So I have to take what I can where I can and work with it.
Oh, well, of course. But and like I've said multiple times, doing podcasting and streaming now, it's an oversaturated unfortunately, it's an oversaturated platform. Like you can sit here and do stream after stream, do podcast after podcast, but you got 25 other ones that stand out compared to the one that you're doing. So you have to do so much to even stand out. Like the next thing I could do to get us some sort of views compared to Tom, Dick, and Harry running the Media Mindfuck podcast, because I'm past the limit now and I've been watching it
Yep.
because I've been waiting for my time to be able to start throwing the F bombs around like it's, I can't.
like
I'm
it's
coming
two,
up with a
like
joke.
it's 2012.
Exactly. Go back to 2012. So the next thing I'd have to do is take a lighter and go old school Andy Worski and light my chest hair on fire, and I just can't
No,
do
don't do
that.
that. Don't do that.
No, I've shaved my entire front before for this little piece right here, and I don't feel like doing that again.
That's why I'm kind of glad to be like a Spaniard that's smooth as a shaved dolphin. I'm grateful for that.
are, are you a slip and slide's worst enemy? They see you coming and they're like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
he's gonna fly.
they're like, oh, he's a lawsuit. Let's see if this works.
Oh boy, time for testing technical issues here live.
This
Here
is our
live.
first time using this whole setup, and
Program.
this is essentially, bud, our new intro.
Essentially, I'm glad we're doing this. Essentially, oh, I'm behind a tree. Wow.
All right, we'll get that. We'll get it down one day. We'll get it down one day. All right.
I love it. Yeah. We'll see if maybe we can put me somewhere so I'm not hidden like behind one of the trees so nobody can see my
It
reaction.
was supposed to take up the whole screen, but like I said, we're still learning our first broadcast.
Well, yeah, because all these programs are shitting on everybody. I'm not gonna pay $200 just to use your shit.
I know. No, like that was
Fucked.
a big part of coming back. But Now that we are back, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new VT Network. First time in 2 years. I'm your host, Deadman. With me is Gibby. And first thing out the door, I want to say rest in peace, King Cobra JFS. Rest in peace, King Beard X. Well, we knew him as Pimp.
Rest in peace, Pimp. I rode an escalator the other day just for Pimp.
Just for Pimp, Monk. Yeah.
Stood on there, saluted too.
Yeah. So we're gonna miss you guys. It's a shame that you guys were taken so early. I know. We're not trying to grift. We're legit fans, and like I know a lot of people were like putting their names and their titles in their videos to try to grab a little bit of recognition. You know what I mean? But we're not going to do that. We're seriously going to say goodbye, goodbye, King Cobra, Josh Faye Saunders, goodbye, King Beard X, Pit Monk. So long, and good night. It has been.
And I always wondered when it came to that, because I was, like you said, we're fans of King Cobra. Like anytime something happened with King Cobra JFS, it was always either you sent me shit or I sent you shit.
Yeah.
So it's not like we've ever used that as a way to grift off of people. It's always been like, I am a genuine fan of this. I will watch this. I've said this multiple times. I don't think he was a bad person. I just think he was a fucking goober.
I think he had his heart in the right place. He just never knew how to get all the way around to the correct point. You know what I mean? Like he had so much he wanted to say and so much he wanted to express and get along with, but he just never had the vocabulary, the capacity to do so. And of course, that's not his fault. He was born severely fucking autistic. But you know,
he was a fucking goober.
He was absolutely a goober. And you know, he after the death of Ozzy Osbourne, another legend gone.
Oh yeah, God, we can't. This will be our whole first beginning of the show is talking about people that died
so much
in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh God, I know. And I was trying to go through like items to bring to the show. Like I was trying to find stuff, and I just could not, because there was so much in the span of 2 years to cover. I mean, we had the rise, fall, mediocre rise of Borderlands, the series in general. We had Ozzy Osbourne dying. We have had video game companies get shut down, get reinvented. We finally got Silksong after what, 8 years?
About 8 years, about 8 or so years.
Yeah, and now Silksong no longer lives in the same meme category that Grand Theft Auto 6 does. Like, we can't be like, oh, this came out before Silksong, or this came out before Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, no, now it's just Grand Theft Auto 6 sitting in its own personal little bit of development hell. And I don't think the game's ever going to come out. I just think they're going to live off this until the final person on the GTA 5 servers finally decides to, I don't know, go out and get some pussy for once.
I mean, I'm like that is actually something that's going to be really interesting to see, because, you know, I love watching video games come out of development hell, and more so than that, I love watching video games go right the fuck back into development hell. I mean, we have Helldivers that released and then just started falling apart any time they updated anything. They were like, "What's that? You like this weapon? Nerf it. Oh, you like this stratagem? Nerf it. Oh, you like this other thing? Nerf that fucking too." And then literally, it took the combined effort of the entire Helldivers community to review bomb the fucking game. Like, literally almost take it completely off the pages of PSN and Steam for them to come back and go, maybe we're fucking with shit a little bit too much.
We fucked up a tad. We admit that. But I mean, anytime that somebody in their fan base said something in their public Discord or on X, anytime a fan base, like a fan said something, it was like, oh, well, you're actually wrong, shitheel, ban.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't paying attention to the Helldivers community and you were a normal person that had an outside life, you would have never seen any of this. But for somebody who likes to peruse video game controversies like myself, you've seen that there was a big discourse whenever a new thing dropped, because like Deadman said, you would have a new stratagem get nerfed, or a new something that nobody uses for some reason, but it would get buffed the fuck out. And you're like, why?
Yeah.
Nobody uses this fucking thing. Why are we so worried about it having extra damage? Well, because we nerfed something, so something had to be buffed. And of course, people went to the public Discord and was like, "Hey, what is this? What is this bullshit? What's this? What's that?" And the community manager at the time, which I'm pretty sure is fired now, don't quote me, but I think the person who was running their socials and all that got the axe. But
I
anytime
honestly
somebody would
don't
make
know.
criticism, yeah, I don't know. I stopped.
Oh
paying
no no
attention
no
to
no!
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the social media person that you're talking about was fucking Axe because
Okay.
he said some just not cool shit, and I forgot what the fuck in the end it was. Uh,
Oh, another. Okay, I forgot to put this. And do you know the game? So we have multiple game engines that you
yeah,
can use nowadays to make video games. We have Unreal Engine, we have Unity, and we have Godot. This was my favorite thing that happened in the last year. So Godot, and I am totally right down the middle with this. I don't take either side. I want to make that perfectly clear. I think identity politics should stay out of video games. That's me. But last year, Godot decided in Pride Month to do what any normal company does and change the logo on their social medias to a flag. Now, as a normal person, I thought, okay, weird, don't care.
right.
I moved on with my life like a normal human being. But of course, it went on X and they decided to post how many of your games involve a trans ideology or homosexual ideology. And you would have thought they posted a video of them drop kicking a chihuahua through a Lions field goal with how many people were yelling at it. So a couple of disgruntled people that seen this and said, I don't want woke in my video games. No way, no sir, no how, decided to make something called
Oh
Rodo.
yeah, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's either Redo or Rodo. They took the name and changed the first two letters, and boom, same game engine, same type of coding, same UI, just different name.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking stupid.
They're
I
about to.
can't
I
believe
think they're about to
you
get
can't
sued
believe
into oblivion. Isn't that right?
it. Mm-hmm.
That's the last I heard of it was that they're about to get literally sued into fucking nothing. Like the hammers coming for them. But
Oh yeah,
um,
as it should, as it should. That's stupid to do that. That is absolutely
yeah,
dumb.
you're stealing code. Like first and foremost, and let's also not forget like for a while there was this list of woke games. Don't play these games; they're woke. And Helldivers was on it.
Oh yeah, because they put the trans flag as one
No,
of the
they
cases.
didn't.
Oh,
They
they didn't.
didn't put anything like that
Oh.
in Helldivers. Nothing like that. In fact, these guys were
Oh.
just going after a while because I looked at the list. I was like, let's see if there's anything on there that I can see where they're coming from. Maybe disagree with them at some certain point, and kind of poke holes in the boat. And then I saw Helldivers. No, no,
No,
no. Instantly
no.
lost. Like, instantly, I was like, this is just a troll. Um, a troll list. It's just a list of. Well, I don't like this game because it made me feel things. Get fucked. Get
That's the,
absolutely fucked.
yeah, that's the same people that played Baldur's Gate 3 and said, I can't believe I have to have sexual relations with this white vampire. And it's like, you don't. Okay.
You don't. Yeah.
You don't. You really don't have to do anything. They give you romance options. Notice the key word I said here, folks. Look me in my face, look me in my eyes. I want to make sure that we're paying attention. It is options, which is short for optional, which means it's not forced.
I think.
God.
I think another one that like made me like you surprised folks. I'm finally playing Cyberpunk 2077
Ooh.
after years of putting it off. I know, and yeah, and
Good game. Good game. Great game.
I remember we covered on this fucking show literally almost 4 years ago was our almost 4 years. We missed it by 2 days. Almost 4 years ago was our first live stream on this channel on this show, and we still have no audience, and that's perfectly fine. We love you all who do tune in and talk to us. You missed
Hey,
hearing us. We missed you too, Danny. Thank you for tuning in. Um,
where the fuck are you? I have it pulled up right here on my other monitor, and I'm not seeing anything from Danny. He hasn't even told me hi or anything. He's just been, oh, let me talk to Dead Man. You know,
no,
out
it's
of the
it's
two, he's
it's on the stream. What do you mean?
I'm feeling left out. I'm feeling a little sidebarred here.
You might have to refresh.
I might have to.
Um,
Oh,
and now I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Goddamn.
Maybe just a dumb shit. That's why.
Um,
because we didn't move it from top chat. We just had it in live chat.
uh,
But it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
It is
talking
good to be
in front of a
back.
microphone. I'm glad. I'm glad Cyberpunk got the same treatment.
that's what I was talking about.
Yes, that No Man's Sky has gotten. Where it's gotten, they're like, okay, we released this on a shit stick. Let's kind of give our fans something good. And you want to know what happened? We're now looking at two great games that they listened to the fans. Both companies did, and they're like, wow. So now we can sell this at full price, and nobody wants to see us in the middle of town square.
I mean, I didn't buy mine at full price. I'm not gonna lie. I got my shit on fucking clearance. Are you shitting me? I got mine on clearance. I'm waiting to get the DLC on clearance. But the reason I was talking about a Cyberpunk was because of it was on the list, and I was like, wait. Isn't this the same game that so many people complained about when it came out because you didn't have a micro penis setting?
Yeah. Yep. 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 Yep.
And I was like, and that automatically makes it woke. Like the idea that I can't make my teeny weeny beanie the size of an aspirin, so this game is automatically woke. Oh,
So there's a dick slider. I don't know what more you wanted here. Like
Dick slider.
you had a game that gave you the chance to give you either a fucking hog or like a normal size wang, and I think that is advancements in technology nobody is ready to talk about.
I think I've played the game, and I've played with the slider. Of course, I've no who hasn't who has played that game. I don't see. I don't see the main issue that so many of these fucking people are talking about. You know what I mean? Like I can't make it small enough. Then don't. I don't know what to tell you. It plays no integral part of the game. You're not walking around with your dick out.
How often are you just staring at your character's cock that it needs to make that much of a difference? Do you want to know another
Yes,
game that had a
is
dick
I.
slider?
That's me right there. That's me.
Saints Row 3 had
Oh yeah.
No, two. Sorry,
Two and three.
I'm not, two. Yeah, exactly. They had a sex appeal slider, which was like either again you could give your character a hog or a normal size slang. Advancements in technology, thank God. We're seeing this weird evolution in video game technology where if it's not a certain way, all hell will break loose. I don't know if you remember when the Oblivion Remastered was getting screenshots shown and they were doing people were starting to release their little bit of gameplay they had because obviously Oblivion Remastered,
Yeah.
people are on that like shit on stink with a shadow drop on Game Pass day one surprise release. My boy, we got so much, but of course, a new game like that looked beautiful, that ran better, that still had the exploits. Like they didn't change anything in the integral code of the game. It was still the same game, just prettier, which it's Unreal Engine slop. Well, if it's slop, then I'm going to gargle that shit up because it was beautiful. But the one thing that people were bitching about the most was it was no longer you couldn't choose a male or a female. It was body type 1 or body type 2. So we hear that and people automatically go, why can't we put it? Why does it have to be body type 1 and 2? Why can't we have male and female? Make a fucking mod and change it then if it's that big of an issue. Because they just did something like this for what the fuck game is coming out now. There was something coming out recently that is coming out with body, like you can customize a character. All right. You customize a character. And the first thing that somebody noticed, of course, was body type 1 and 2. So what? So me being the charming asshole that I am, I tweeted at it and I was like, can somebody just make a mod in the first month that this is released to change it to male and female so we can avoid this fucking conversation again? Because
No
Nexus Mods tried arguing with so many people about this stupid little thing and taking it down, and it's like, why are we fighting this? This is such a small, minuscule detail in such a larger game. I don't know why we care so much about it.
such a not even minuscule. It's one of those things where it's just like, why do you care? Why is it so important? You know what I mean? Like maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just I'm the asshole. Maybe it's my age showing. But I'm just like, none of this, none of what is being said is important. You know what I mean?
Deadman, when you are able to touch a vagina and go out into the real world and not feel like the fresh, clean, crisp summer air is going to collapse your lungs, you are able to see things that like, oh, this doesn't matter. Okay, man, orc, I'm gonna fuck his face up, and we're playing on to a whole entire game with lore, character, scenery, spells, breaking the game just to see if you can break it. When you're able to be a functional human being and not revolve around something because it's making my game woke. Shut up. You and your mother are fat. Shut up.
Everyone hates you. Shut up. And like we of course we don't mean to go down this like woke, what's not woke, rabbit hole. But there are some things that I just found ridiculous. You know what I mean? I did find certain things ridiculous. I did find certain aspects of just like, oh, this is terrible because we thought that this was involved in it. And it's like, shut up. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Like
the sweet baby ink thing, that whole shitstorm.
Actually, let's talk about something that was very, very actually culturally important to the United States. Superman by James Gunn came out.
Oh, the new one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I loved it. I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. And there's some stuff missing, and there's some stuff I would have liked to have seen. But overall,
pretty high regard.
Yeah,
pretty high regard there, bud.
Yeah, and I would have. Of course, there's some things I would have liked to see because I'm an old school fanboy. But I'm an old school fanboy, so I can't sit here and say, oh, I wish this was like the Donner Superman from the 70s. I can't say, oh, I wish this was the Cavill Superman from a couple of years ago. No, what I can sit here and say is that I can take this as a whole new aspect, a whole new character, and a whole new take on it, right? And James Gunn providing what he does with it, I can sit here and go, yeah, it was pretty goddamn good. And then the fact that spoiler alert for a movie that I'm not sure if you guys have seen or not, but I'm going to give you that now, a bit of a spoiler. Ultraman being, you know what, I can actually do it without the spoiler. Ultraman being what Ultraman is, perfectly nailed it because I was so afraid when I first saw the previews, and I was like, please don't let them do like some weird bullshit like Ultraman is this alternate dimension thing or this variant thing a la Marvel. And I was like, no, please just let Ultraman be what Ultraman is. And they did, and I was really happy about it. The action in it was decent. I like Superman beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker. That made me laugh.
Always.
Yeah. And them showing like the Kents, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And the biggest criticism I heard was that there was no chemistry between Lois and Clark. And I was like, because they very audibly state in the movie that they've only been seeing each other for about 3 months. So why would they have this massive amount of chemistry?
It's such a weird nitpick to see. That's such a weird nitpick to have.
But it's a real one. But it's one of these ones that a lot of folks said, oh, there's no chemistry between Clark and Lois and Jimmy Olsen. I was like, and the Jimmy Olsen thing, him being a man slut. I was like, I love that too.
Didn't we complain for a couple of years where we're sick of seeing two characters have to be in a love romance for it to make sense?
Very
For
much
the
so.
entire plot to make sense. Were we
Yeah.
bitching about that a couple of years ago? And now
We
that we
were.
don't have it, it's like, well, why isn't it there? Well, because you guys bitched about it, so we stopped doing it. And if we stop doing it, then you guys will stop bitching. Well, lo and behold, welcome to the new world. It's not, and people are still gonna bitch about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
and-
I'm not a superhero person, so like, or like I'm not a Superman person, so I really, if I watch it, I watch it. If I don't, I don't.
right. Yeah. No. And it's understandable.
But
I
I will
don't-
listen to somebody talk until their face is blue talking about it.
I did love some aspects of it. There was a lot of crypto in it. Crypto the dog. There was a lot of crypto in it.
I thought you meant Superman was shilling crypto coin. I was like, damn, they're really going into the new age with that.
They're not stopping. It's everywhere.
Buy Luther coin. It's
Oh my
up
God,
and it
imagine.
crashed. Oh, I could see that happening. I could see
Absolutely.
I could see that being a Saturday Night Live skit. What do you mean?
And then we have of course the infamous the boot incident, as I like to call it, because for some reason there's a shot, and I'm about to show it here so that we can,
Oh. All you feet people, get ready. This is what you come to VTN for, is to catch some Superman feet. If you want to see him without socks and shoes on, you're gonna have to go somewhere to see that. We don't do that. We're clean Christian boys over here. As he gives me the look.
pretty much. So this is the infamous foot stretch right here.
Okay.
And everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's such terrible CGI that his foot stretched, and they spent 2 years working on this, and this is so fucking horrible." And then when I was watching it, this shot that's happening right here is a tracking shot. So Superman, David Cornsweet, is walking from one side of the screen to the other, and
Okay.
as he's approaching it, he's approaching literally the lens limit. This is not
okay,
CGI.
okay.
This is a lens distortion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would make sense why it looks all outstretched
Yeah.
and wonky like that.
So,
Oh,
the
God,
thing
you're on
is,
Reddit. Ugh.
it's the only one I could find. But yeah,
I know.
but I was like,
Answer.
but it's a fucking lens distortion. I was, and I watched it several times. Crypto versus crypto, says Danny.
Crypto, I'm telling you, that is the next movie. That's where Crypto's gonna get his first live action movie.
Yeah, and but yeah, there were so many people like, "Oh my God, it's a terrible CGI," and then they were trying to say that Superman is woke, and that nobody should watch it because Superman is woke. To which me and my brother were like, Superman has always been neutral in politics.
Is it he an illegal alien that saves people no matter the ethnicity, or did I miss the entire point of Superman? Like like I said, I'm not a Superman fan, so quote me if I am wrong here, but of my extensive years of autistically reading comic books, I think I've caught that once or twice reading a couple of them.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I know what I'm talking about here before I start talking out of my ass, because
No, yeah, no. Like the idea of Superman was written, of course, back in the 30s. He was made up by two Jewish comic book writers. You know what I mean? And he had a list of powers. And originally, he couldn't even fly. He could just jump really high. I'm not even
you just
joking.
jump. That was his power.
Yeah, that was his superpower. And there was also weird stuff like that just started developing over the years. Like he could read minds, but then he couldn't read minds, and he could project thoughts, but not. And it got really weird with Superman for a long time. And it wasn't until the 60s and 70s that they started just locking down the basic powers.
They're like, okay, this makes sense. He has heat vision. Okay, well, originally it was he could look at a microwave and it works without pressing buttons, but now it's heat vision.
Yeah,
so
now
we got this clarified.
It's weird, dude. Like when you go back to the original list of Superman's powers and how they just grew, it's kind of nuts. Like, go ahead, yeah, look it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now because you have piqued my interest. That's funny as hell. I thought it was always the same thing. Like it was always heat vision. It was always flying. It was always being able to, basically be invincible to anything. I
Yeah.
still remember the scene where he gets the bullet shot right in his eye and it just
Oh
fucking
yeah,
crumbles.
that's with Brandon. Yeah, the Return to Superman. To that
Superman.
end, Superman cares about people. How is this considered woke? He was a crusader in 1938 as a social crusader. He was created in 1938 as a social crusader. I don't know. Superman has always been about truth, justice, and the American way, and then recently, because he's been more of a global effort, truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
Oh, that is a
And
lot. That is a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Okay, so for those of you like me that wanted to know what these were, X-ray vision, invulnerability, super strength, hearing, flight, heat vision, super speed, superhuman breath, ice breath, super ventriloquism.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a new one. Never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Healing factor, time travel, sure. Energy absorption, yeah, isn't that one energy absorption though? Because like he gets his powers from the sun. Wasn't that whole thing?
that's his powers from the yellow sun. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I knew that one. I knew he got
No,
his
energy absorption in reserves to a comic book when he actually stole the energy from another super.
Oh, super intelligence, hypnosis, longevity, miscellaneous super
Hypnosis,
memory.
yes.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy. He sure had a lot of bullshit he could do. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of like you. That's like if you told me Peter Parker. You know how shocked I was when I heard Spider-Man didn't actually have the things coming out of his wrists. That it
Oh,
was
Tobey Maguire style.
that it was an actual like launcher that he had, and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. So this
Yeah.
entire time, I thought he just did it like he, sprayed a couple off, and he's like, I can do this now. Now Aunt May won't know the difference. Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da. Hey.
Speaking of DC shows, I don't know if you liked Peacemaker or not with John Cena.
I do.
Sweet, awesome. So I know what I'm talking about. So I'm rewatching the first season because obviously the second one just came out. I watched one episode of the second season. I'm like, I gotta rewatch the entire first. I have no idea what's going on here. But
Okay.
I will say, I forgot how much I love the show, and this will forever reinforce my idea that out of the two wrestlers they picked to be actors, John Cena and Dwayne Johnson, I think John Cena should have got more of a push than The Rock did. Not
I
as bad.
absolutely do.
Yeah, because he does. When it comes to comedy, I actually laugh when John Cena does something because he has that very military look to him. He has the buzz cut. He has the very stoic face. And when he delivers a joke, it's kind of like laughing at your uncle who just drank 5 too many beers, and now you're just like, he's going to say some weird shit, and I'm all for it.
I like Peacemaker for a couple of reasons. One, they took the piss out of him. In the comic books, he's so serious and so stalwart and so fucking, gung ho and Peacemaker,
Mean.
whatever. Yeah, he's super serious. And then they gave him to James Gunn, and James Gunn did what James Gunn does best and made a joke out of him, and was like,
And it's landing. It's
and
landing perfect.
it lands so fucking well. And the second reason I love Peacemaker so much is because of what they did with Vigilante. And I was talking to my brother about this earlier. I was like, Vigilante is in the comic books, he's just a psychopath. He's just a psychopath. He's just a sociopath. He has no real redeeming qualities, no good dialogue, nothing. He's just this crazy guy that hangs around. Ricky
Peacemaker.
Stenicki was hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, God. Vigilante in the show cracked me up. The first joke,
He
mind you,
kills me.
Oh,
He
mind you,
fucking
I didn't
kills
watch.
me.
I watched Peacemaker the first season, like episode to episode. When it came out, I was right on HBO Max, ready for the new episode to come. I was refreshing it, and it has been a while since I've watched it. And the first joke with Vigilante, when he's actually by himself, when he sees Peacemaker, has came back. He's like, "I just found out my girlfriend is pregnant," and the guy's like, "So you dance like that?" He's like, "Well, yeah, she's gonna go get an abortion." And he's like, and the guy and Vigilante looks at the guy and he's like, would you like to join? And the guy walks away and he's like, no, I don't want to join you for that. He's like,
Dude,
all right,
there's
well,
a-
invitation's open.
There's this scene in one of the newer episodes with Vigilante, and once again, it just kills me. But like what they did with him, like actually made me appreciate the character because I remember the comic books, and I remember Vigilante being he's just a psycho. He just shows up at Peacemaker's house and kind of like fucks his day up. But not even the comic relief. He's just this weird dude that just shows
Just
up.
a fucking goob.
Yeah, yeah. And them giving him this weird sense of justice, this weird personality that they did in the show, and he's really quirky, really awkward. Like I'm really digging it. I really love it.
Oh, yeah.
The prison scene from episode from the first season when he goes in to go after Peacemaker's father was so fucking good. Like how that dude delivered those lines straight faced. I'll never know.
Never. I watched it and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to make it through that. I'd have to be higher than giraffe tits to be able to say that with a straight face.
Yeah, man.
There ain't no way I'm dealing with some of that. Like John Cena fighting a woman in her apartment in his whitey tighties to
Yes.
some old 80s love ballad was
It was
magnifique.
so good. It was so good. And yeah, and James Gunn, one of the critiques about the new Superman movie was that the music wasn't on par with James Gunn's usual choices. And I went back and I watched it and I paid attention to the music the second or third time around I saw it. And, I can absolutely see that. I can absolutely, because they did use the original Donner score from the original movie, except they chopped it up. They used a lot of it. They just used it with some new influxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these.
Yeah, critiques about the
Really?
music.
Yeah, I understand. Like I seen the playlist that was made on Spotify, and a lot of that just doesn't seem like it would fit. It would fit with a Superman movie, which is weird because we look at Guardians of the Galaxy and we see the soundtrack that got attributed to all three of them, and all
Yeah.
three of them mixed with it perfectly. So the fact that we're looking at something like this and it doesn't even, I mean, if it could come close, if you're a giant nerd.
Yeah. I think I kind of got what he was doing with the soundtrack. I really did. I believe that he's kind of going against the grain, as of a lot of superhero movies have this larger than life soundtrack, or this really heavily influenced soundtrack. You know what I mean? And so him going against the grain and giving more of a soundtrack, and the way I thought of it, I was like, what would be the music that would encompass a movie about a guy who grew up in Kansas?
I don't know, maybe country?
He's not a country guy. He
was raised in bumfuck nowhere. What do you mean? Don't need to be
Smallville,
a country
Kansas.
guy.
Yeah,
Oh, at the Smallville. Would you do that in a small town, dead man?
I did.
Would you?
I did.
So did I. So do I. I do a lot of dumb shit in a
Okay,
small town. I'll make a song about it.
So no, but like the music choice, I'm saying specifically, you asshole. You grew up in nowhere, Michigan. Maybe the band Kansas. Danny, that's too on the nose.
Yeah. If you put a Kansas song in a movie where a guy's from Kansas, that's like putting Detroit Rock City in a movie where a guy's from Detroit. Like, okay.
Wayward Son, Dustin. No.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You put it in there. I got superhero fatigue. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going
Absolutely.
to try and push that. I have such superhero
Some
fatigue that even
Foghat wouldn't have been bad.
Foghat would have been okay, but like superhero fatigue is real. Like we've gotten so many shows, so many movies. It just at this point, it's like, can we do something else? Can we let's wipe the entire slate clean.
You mean like the movie Detroit Rock City? The movie Detroit Rock City was about Kiss, man. So of course they're gonna have a soundtrack by Kiss. All right. This movie is about Superman, and the idea that he's always been kind of against the grain of the structure of where he was raised, and him liking this weird little punk rock thing. Like, well, I forgot what the hell they were called, but I'm a
Garage
punk
bands?
rocker. Huh?
A garage band? Is that what it's
Something
called?
like that, yeah. But like, I'm a punk rocker. Like, I got I got it. It's to show that Superman isn't this, or Clark. Let's just say Clark, not Superman, because it is two very different personalities. I like the idea that Clark isn't some, you know, jock meathead. He's kind of a dork. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that Superman better. I like when he
Yeah,
gets
he's
to
kind
just
of a
kind of be
dork.
a fucking dork instead of
Yeah.
this big old brawny guy. Like there's a absolute Batman. I don't know if you've read that yet.
Yes, I haven't read them yet, but I've been keeping up with the storyline.
Ooh. Oh,
Yay.
if you get a couple hours to kill, read Absolute Batman. I read it from like start to finish in an entire night, and I am sitting here biting at the bits, ready for the next issue to come out. It is
Has
so cool.
has the run finished?
Not sure. I'm not sure. They are. I know they're currently working on Absolute because there's a new issue coming out next month.
Because I know they just
Maybe?
introduced Absolute Bane, and that scared the living shit out of everybody.
Yeah. Well, they also showed Absolute Poison Ivy, and nobody caught it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I heard about that. That they kind of snuck her in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They snuck her in, and it wasn't even like a. You could tell it was Poison Ivy. You had to kind of.
Squint
How do I
a
want to
little
put?
bit.
Yeah. You had. Well, it wasn't. You had to like. Context clues were a major thing.
Yeah.
That's how you had to do it. Was you had to do context clues to understand it. Cause the entire panels are just her saying "kill me, kill me, kill me." You're like, oh, who is this? And yeah, it's one of the professors that's working on the project was like, yeah, this is patient number blah, 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 number.
But it's Pam.
It's like, yes, yeah. And they said, well, we decided to inject her with some flower shit. I can't remember what they said. I read it fast. I was excited, and I
yeah. You
kinda
you
blew it
burned
too
through
fast.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah, I did. Well, it was cool, man. It's the first time I've ever seen Batman as a poor person. Like what? Like the first time I've ever seen Batman not instead of being Bruce Wayne, the multi-billionaire playboy. I seen him as a broke dude in his early 20s.
But you've seen that kind of Batman before.
And what?
Watchmen.
Legitimate Batman.
One, yes, legitimate Batman. He exists in fiction. And two, Rorschach is actually Alan Moore's way of saying, what if Batman didn't have money?
That's cheesy. I don't know. That is. I'm not going with
Yep.
that. I'm not
It's
dealing
true.
with that.
Look it
No.
up. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Get the phone out.
You're gonna make me fucking look.
Colonel Mustard, welcome to the show. Saw the new Demon Slayer. Shit was litty. I'm kind of sad
Have
that
fun.
I
Have fun. This is the last cool thing in Demon Slayer you're gonna see. I wish people would fucking understand this because everyone's like, oh, the tower. I can't wait to watch the tower. Cool. Have fun. This is the last cool thing you're gonna see. Okay, because what happens after this is the most dog shit, boring. I'm gonna fall asleep in my chair watching this shit to ever exist, and I hope all of you are ready for that. You're
Mustard
fucking
says,
lying. Mustard is lying right through his teeth. I can see it. I can hear it.
Danny says the allegory between Batman and Rorschach is sort of comparable. No, that's actually Alan Moore. Alan Moore said that, the guy that created Rorschach. That's his words. He said that what if you took away Bruce Wayne's money? Like this is what he would be. He'd be Rorschach. Mustard says, I've read the manga and I'm excited for the rest.
I'm not a hater. That's the thing. I loved Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer. I think it's entertaining. I just think after Tower of Power, they're going to
He's calling you a hater.
you can call me a hater all you want. I've read it start to finish. I loved it. I love the animation. I love the way it looks. I love the way it reads. The story is awesome, but the last part of it is dog shit boring. But I will say the same thing about Chainsaw Man. and you put me on, do whatever you want to on this one. But I think where Chainsaw Man is going is boring as hell too, because it is taking so god damn long to get where it wants to go. And I know we're getting the Rise Arc movie here in 2 months, maybe 3.
Maybe.
Oh, we're getting
Maybe.
it. No, it's
That's
released.
a big fucking maybe, dude. I don't trust anything from Chainsaw Man because let's face it, we were promised a second or third season by now.
Yeah. Well, I want to know. I want to know what the complications in the studio was, where we had to wait this long to get anything new. It's probably because you see what TikTok does to the.
What I miss?
No, Mustard said, "Do you see what TikTok does to the brain? If it's not loud and flashy, it's boring." No. Oh, I don't want to dive into spoiler territory. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Maybe
I'm
it
being
just barely popped
respectful.
up. If it's not in flashy, it's boring. I disagree, but I mean, like, you got this.
There's a devil named the STD devil. You don't look me in my face and tell me that that's boring. That has to be the most dog shit example of a devil. At 14, I made a pact with the STD devil. Okay, but it's because it's not flashy. Yeah, I'm all for the story. I loved it. I read it. If I could, I'd get Pochita tattooed right on my fucking neck. Okay, but I can still talk shit about it. That's like Kinnikuman. I love the shit out of that. But do I think after about the 5th time that they did big bad guys appear, okay, who's the best ones we have right now? This one, this one, this one. Are we going to do a giant tournament? You bet your sweet ass we are. We did 2 tournaments in a row of singles. Cool. You want to know what this one will be? It'll be a double tag team match. You want to know what's going to happen? Kinnikuman is going to come up, say, I'm going to use the power of, say it with me, friends, because this has been long before Dragon Ball Z, which I've had to fight this one too. We're going to use the power of friendship. That's what does it. And there's a literal arc where the devil takes away friendship and everybody has to wrestle him in order to become a team again. I love Kinnikuman to death. I can still critique the shit out of it. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Whew, sorry.
Sing us a song, you're the Chainsaw Man. Sing us a song tonight. I think one of the best examples I can use of it, if it's not loud and flashing, it's boring. I mean, you're not wrong, but I also, it sucks because I'm watching Alien Earth and I'm enjoying it massively.
The new one, the new series that came out. I don't know how that is.
I wish DJ was still on the show so I could finally shut him the fuck up. Alien Earth happens way before what happens with David, and him creating the Xenos. The Xenos already existed, even in this form. So, DJ can shut the fuck up about that. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, no matter how wrong.
I speak when I speak on anime and manga. I don't have a lot of places to say it. This is one of them.
So, there is speaking of anime and manga, something that you said that I was just like, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. We got about 20 minutes left in the show, so
what do we got? What do you got?
You said stop changing shit and let the fans decide where the story should go.
Oh, no.
Show suck. No, that's literally on you and your fucking TikTok brain rot, because this show is doing just fine. I like it, so do plenty of other people. You just don't, because you don't want to fucking sit through exposition. So you're part of the TikTok brain rot problem, asshole.
You're part of the problem, Mustard. Fix yourself.
Yeah. You said let the fans have it. Let the fans decide where to go with it and what to do with it. Absolutely fucking not. No.
Wait, are you yelling at me or Mustard?
You.
Oh boy. I don't.
Oh yeah, this was on one of your fucking shows that I literally messaged you at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I was like, no, we need to do a show about this. No, we're not doing that. We're not letting the fans control a goddamn thing. And do you want to know fucking why? Do you know what happened last time we listened to the fucking fans? We got the Rian Johnson sequel episode of Star Wars.
Do you remember what I was talking about? Because
Yes.
I don't.
Yes,
What
you were talking
was
about
it?
Star Wars and manga, and you were also talking about another show or something like that. You literally said though we should listen to the fans, and
Was
the
I so pissed off about that? Tony?
yeah, you said we should listen to the fans and do what they say. No, no, motherfucker, no. I'm not
What
throwing
did- I
stones at
had-
the glass house here.
I had a bug up my ass about something. I just can't remember what it was.
I can't remember specifically,
But the
but
more
like,
I see, but the more I see fans touch shit, I'm like, okay, I take that back. You guys don't touch it. I would
No.
rather the original. I'd rather the original creator touch it and give what he wanted to do.
yeah, because we got the what the last Jedi, whatever whichever one Ryan Johnson directed and did, because Ryan Johnson fucked that series, absolutely fucked it. And this is something I'm going to hang on to the day I die. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't agree with me. Some people do agree with me. However, when J.J. Abrams literally hands off a villain, hands off a story, literally says, "Here, I made this. All you have to do is present it in your style." And Ryan Johnson, being the fucking prick that he is, no, I'm going to subvert expectations just for subverting expectations. Get fucked. Okay, get absolutely fucked. Okay,
What
no.
was it even? Now you got me thinking of what I was so pissed off about that I decided.
Ryan Johnson, Sammy Hagar'd it. He did. He totally fucking Sammy Hagar'd it, and like just destroyed what could have been one of the greatest Star Wars trilogies in our lifetime.
Okay, usually, like I've said multiple times, even with Mustard present on the show, I hate agreeing with him, but he's got a point when he says Gibby is too young to know what that means. For wholesale, I have no idea what that means.
Okay, you ever heard of the band Van Halen?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, David Lee Roth was the singer. He's responsible
Okay.
for all the classic songs. All the songs you used to hear, fucking Hot for Teacher, Jump, all that
okay.
stuff, that's David Lee Roth. They fired
Okay.
David Lee Roth. They hired a guy named Sammy Hagar. Sammy Hagar came
Okay.
in and changed the entire fucking vibe of Van Halen, and nobody likes Van Hagar. Nobody does.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And they don't call it Van Halen when he was in the band. They called it Van Hagar because it sucked.
Oh, because he just took it over and ran it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, whenever I made that opinion, I want to wholesale take it back because I've
Just
seen
walk
some
it
of the
back.
fans. Yeah, I'm walking it back. I am putting it on a leash and I'm treating it like a dominatrix. I am walking that thing so far back because I don't remember what I was so pissy about. I'd have to go find it, and maybe it would strike the same sort of fire under my testicles that it did. But for right now, I can't recall what it was about.
Oh, well, something we can revisit. Of course, we're back for at
Yeah.
least a year. After minimum 1 year, I just paid for this fucking software for a year, so I'm gonna fucking use it.
I'm gonna use this bitch. I'm gonna use it. Oh, if we're gonna talk about like things. Well, here's one that I've been sitting on for a minute, and I texted you about this a while
Yeah.
ago. There was something I wish that would get an anime adaptation, and then I finished it. No way in hell do I wish this would get an anime adaptation now. I think it should just stay in manga hell and fucking rot there. And that is Magical Girl Apocalypse.
Magical Girl Apocalypse. I remember you said that, and I was
First
like,
half.
and I said it's not gonna happen.
No, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Don't ever put that into any form of other media beyond me reading it. I read it and I thought it was great. And then I got to the second half where they started explaining where the magical girls came from, why they're fighting. I'm like, what the
What's the
fuck?
point? What's the point of this? Who
What-
said
what
this
is-
was?
what is-
Who said this was good?
Yeah, yeah. And then you get to the end where it's like, oh, here, now we're throwing in time travel. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out. Once you throw time travel in, I'm out.
we all
It's like
know Paul
multiverse
Schroyer hates time travel.
You know what? I will join Paul in that little mini group he has. I fucking hate time travel along with multiverse. I think those two things are such an easy cop out to get out of stories, and I will argue that until I am dead in the ground.
Imagine Branded by Blood as an anime. I
could
wouldn't see
fuck
it
with
as
that.
an anime. I would see it more as like Spawn, the Spawn cartoons, or maybe even Invincible. That borderline anime style.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely get down with that.
Because Night Child, I absolutely see Night Child as like the same people who did the Batman animated series.
Which one? Which one are we
Yes.
talking about
No,
here?
there's only Batman the animated series. Everything else is irrelevant. I
Everything else
don't
does
care.
not exist. Everything
Everything
else
else
does
is
not exist.
stupid.
I can fuck with that. I can get down with
Everything
that.
else is stupid.
Oh, we're gonna do a little plug here. For those of you that don't know, Branded by Blood is a show that is held on Dark Charm Media. Drawing a blank. I haven't had to do a promo in a minute, so my promo skills are go look up. Go on your wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you do it, whether it be Apple, Spotify, Castbox, your buddy's computer that you sometimes go over to listen to because he's not at home. Look up Dark Charm Media. There are a plethora of full-length stories, of short stories, and they are all voiced, well, not only by me and Mr. Deadman here, but so many other beautiful voices. And is it okay if I shill for a second?
Of course.
And there's a new series coming out here within this year titled Persona Mortis. Now, you might be thinking, Gibby, why are you so excited about Persona Mortis? That just sounds like some dudes came up with a Latin name, threw it on a show, and then called it good. Well, no, the reason I'm so excited about Persona Mortis is because I am the, wouldn't say sole creator, but I was part in the writing process of making it. So this is technically my love child. And I would appreciate if you go listen to it. Not only does it feature voices from me and Mr. Deadman over here, it also features voices from Danny and a lot of other people that unfortunately I'm terrible with names, and we're all in a group chat and they pop up and I'm like, I don't know who half of you people are, but you're voicing stuff, so cool.
The person that plays one of the main characters is of course Tess Miller. She's from Canada. We don't hold that against her.
Nope,
Uh,
maybe. I might one day. I
She
might
plays
day
one of the
clear
main
up my ass.
characters, and then it's also Gibby Gibbler here. We have some guest appearances by Danny Atwell. We have Max Hunter that's going to be playing some parts. We also
I'm
have
so excited for that. Max knocks it out the park, man. I'm
Yeah.
so excited for that.
I come in on a couple of parts. We also have DJ voicing some other characters, and it's a plethora.
What?
Yeah, DJ's coming back for a couple of
Oh,
characters.
hell
So
yes.
this is going to be a massive thing. Please tune in. That is Dark Charm shows and Dark Charm Radio. Just look up Dark Charm Media, and you'll look for the Raven's Head. You'll
There's
find
also-
it.
Oh yeah, I was trying to dive into a couple of those like sort of audio drama podcasts. You know how hard it is to find a good one?
They're not
Oh,
good. They're not good.
No, there's like a handful of them. I think the two I listen to are Terminal Alone or Alone
Yeah.
Terminal, where
Yeah,
it's this
Terminal
guy
Alone.
talking. So you know what I'm talking about, where the
Yes.
guy is playing a robot and he's going, just traveling, trying to survive being an AI, and then whenever something happens, like he talks to another character or he talks to a spaceship, there's a little music break in between where that plays as their voices. It's Lost Terminal. Lost Terminal. That's what it's
Lost
called.
Terminal. That's what it was.
Lost Terminal. I'm not
The
trying to
hell were we
show, but
thinking
like
of?
I was trying to. I knew there was terminal inside of it. I just didn't know where I would put my turn to make it terminal.
There was something else alone then. Either way, they're not good.
No,
Like
they're not
I thought we were like
subpar.
you know kind of like ragtag. You know what I mean? Like kind of
Yeah.
like the new kids on the block, the garage band down the street. No,
guys there in
dude.
the parking lot handing out flyers, like, hey,
Yeah,
listen
that's
to our
where I
shit.
thought we were. That's where I thought we were. Fuck no, dude. Like I
Hell
I
no.
listened to several of these and I'm just like, you guys put this
Oh.
on purpose?
You guys published this, like, hit record, did the editing, which, mind you, this is where half my beef comes in, is it's the editing, because some guys sound like they're talking this far away from a microphone. And some are so into it that you can't hold us. Like, it's a wide range of fuck ups, and like, you don't edit this, like, you don't even think to, I don't know, maybe listen to it, do something with it, maybe put some extra
Anything.
sound effects in it. I don't know.
Anything.
Dear God, have somebody else talk. Whichever one works best for you at this point. Because
Gotta
there's
watch that
another one.
time. Oh, I did watch that Tom Hanks movie, dude. It's actually really sad. Really
What
good.
Tom Hanks? There was a new Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, no. It's a Tom Hanks movie where he's traveling with a robot, and I did watch it, and it really is super fucking sad. Destiny and Division on the same game. Fuck you.
They are kind of the same game. I agree with
They're
Buster.
not. They're not.
They
I hate
are.
You all.
They
I hate
are.
You all.
Well, you hate me, but you still want me on a show. So who's the real winner here?
You piece of shit. No. Fucking. But I guess we will cover one of the things that you did bring up because I find it kind of relevant. Now we have our RFK Jr. in the government trying to pick up where Jack Thompson left off all those fucking years ago.
Oh, this shit's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I didn't know we were back in the 80s and 90s. Mind you, I wasn't even alive during this time, but I know how much of a cultural impact it made. So the fact that I can see this and know what's going on just adds that much more to it. Can you please tell us what's going on, Dead Man? Because it makes me giggle and I can't stop giggling. I can't even do it while I'm reading it.
So back in the 90s, we had Tipper Gore. We had Jack Thompson. The one, Terminal Man. The one, what? We're talking about robots. You're talking about Terminal Man, you idiot. Oh, God.
What?
And then Tom Hanks
know
made
what's
a
going on
robot
here.
movie. Like, God damn it. Unless you're fucking with me, and if you're fucking with me, that was a good one. Anyways, back in the 90s, we had this idiot called Jack Thompson. Jack Thompson was a crusader against video games. He believed that all video games were violent, inherently evil, and caused children, no, just all video games, and caused children to misbehave and murder and do drugs and all sorts of crazy shit. And then you had fucking Tipper Gore. And Tipper Gore was on the same mission, just with music as well as video games. And there was other politicians involved as well, like Hillary Clinton and several other fucking people. And they all were trying to come from the video game industry, and they all eventually got smacked the fuck down. Everybody with
As they should
a
have.
small understanding of the First Amendment said, no, you can't do that. No, you can't blame or ban video games. No, you can't sue video games as a whole for whatever discomfort or distress you're feeling about fill in the fucking blank. So, like, the last temptation of this shit was like in 1997, 1998. I think the entire thing died officially in the courts in 2000. But since then, we've kind of put that issue to bed. We've kind of said, like, good, nobody's stupid enough to take up this fucking cause again. Leave it dead and buried where it belongs. And now our RFK Jr. is resurrecting it. And I don't know if Jack Thompson is involved. I don't know if Tipper. I don't even know if Tipper Gore's still alive. Jack
I don't
Thompson's
think
like
he
in
is.
his 90s.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think he is. I'll fact check real quick since you're
Not
going
fucking
on
with
about
you.
this.
You guys kept saying Terminal.
Please tell me I spell his name right.
Jack
Oh, that's a
Thompson.
woman?
Tipper Gore? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, nope. Still kicking.
So I don't know. They're involved. I don't know. Jack Thompson's involved. Jack Thompson actually got disbarred for some of the bullshit he pulled in court. Some of the things that he lied about in court. He got disbarred. But they're coming for music, and they're coming for video games again in the form of RFK Jr. And no, we've done this. We've been
No.
here. No,
Well,
it's not going to
even-
happen. Stop it.
It's not gonna fucking happen because you know why? You are not dealing with the same gamers that you did back in the 90s where they didn't have a very loud voice. They didn't see them as really a threat because they only seen gamers as kids in their parents' front room that were just playing, Doom or insert
Street
90s. Yeah, insert game from 90 to 2000. Pick one. Yeah, I promise you, fucking pick one. You'll have the same thing. But the only thing is, not only are we getting it from RFK Jr., but we are also getting it from essentially we were on the precipice of Gamergate 2.0. That's where we were at with a group called Collective Soul. I don't know if you see anything about this. It
No,
was
I
a
heard about it, didn't go into it.
Okay, so a group called Collective Soul, based out of Australia, was going after payment processors such as Visa, Mastercard, yada 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 yada.
Gamers are
and
terrorists. Bad body odor and bad attitudes or everything are terrifying.
Yeah. That's that's exactly who you're going after. You fucking morons. But Collective Soul was going after payment processors, saying, "Well, we don't understand how you're allowing NSFW content on your platforms like Steam and Itch and Epic." Of course, Steam did what they did, and they're like, "Look, we got to do it." Unfortunately, we run through a lot of these. They did it. Itch did it, and everybody was more pissed off that Itch took down their NSFW games than people were with Steam, because Itch is supposed to be this sort of Wild West of game development,
Yeah.
where somebody who has no idea how to make games could easily make a little 2-hour game, put it on Itch, no matter what the content, and it's safe. They got to take it down on Itch. So what did Itch.io do? They're like, okay, well, we can't physically make you pay for this game, because then payment processors will be on their ass. So Itch decided, you can host your games here, but you're just going to have to kind of have it free. Like, they're just going to have to be free.
They're going to have to be donations.
And you know what? Applause. I applaud Itch for doing that. You know why? Because this is still putting out the games that you want to put out after all of your hard work and dedication into making something like this, and the fact that you're not allowed to pay for it because some whiny assholes out of Australia want to complain. No, hell no. Now you don't control what I'm able to spend my money on, or what anybody else is. If people want to buy Gooner games, let them buy Gooner games. They're adults.
Yeah.
They paid with their own money.
And
I
also,
don't care if you don't
let's not
like
forget. Let's not forget the age of gamers has progressed along with the times. Gamers are no longer 6, 7, 10-year-olds. You know what I mean? Now they're guys my age, in their 40s, buying fucking Borderlands, buying fucking Cyberpunk 2077 with a goddamn penis slider, Baldur's Gate. You know what I mean? Like there's all these.
We come back to the dick slider.
Gotta come back to the dick slider. All these fucking games, and the truth is that I'm gonna read off here real quick just what RFK is trying to do. He says here,
Good luck. That's all I gotta say.
During
the
proceedings, Kennedy discussed the topic of mass shootings. Switzerland has a comparable number of guns as we do, and the last mass shooting was 23 years ago. No, they do not have anywhere near as many guns as America does. We have a mass shooting every 23 hours. There are many things that happened in the 1990s that could explain these. One is the dependence on psychiatric drugs, so there could be a connection with video games and social media.
Or, I don't know, the fact that we are constantly fed terror. Wait, what's that meme? Hi, this is my friend. He's autistic. You need to be real nice with him. Oh, yeah. Nightmare.
Here's the thing, though. In 2019, 2017, 2014, 2012, 2006, 2002, 2001, 2000 were all studies done to find correlation between violent video games and violence in the real world, including mass shootings. Zero correlation and zero connection has been found.
Oh my God, it's like if people are psychopaths, they're going to do wild shit. It has nothing to do with what you consume. It's all about how you are fucking mentally. Oh my God, that's such a wild concept.
What
Dear
a
God,
wild
give this
concept.
man a fucking medal for thinking that it was some video game where you fight unrealistic demons in hell. That's what caused somebody to lose their shit. Yeah.
I mean,
good
I've only ever done that once, and I wasn't sober, and we don't talk about it anymore because the non-disclosure agreement said to. But
no, I just get uncontrollably angry when I play Animal Crossing. That gets me violent. Not
I'm not
God damn it, if I'm
collecting
gonna
any
play-
more Beatles.
If I gotta get this motherfucker $10 more, I'm gonna lose my shit. Fuck you, Tom Nook. You
Right,
rat
Tom
bastard.
Nook, you fucking mafia boss motherfucker.
That's
Anyways.
dumb. It's dumb, man. We're coming to a stupid age in video games. We're coming into a
we're coming into a stupid age of a lot of fucking things. This is unfortunately the end of the show, though. It has been great to be back. We're going to be back next Sunday.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh,
we're just getting started, folks. We're just getting started.
Say it
We
sweeter
missed
and
you all
softer.
so much. We missed doing this. I know I missed doing this. It just felt right to come back. And we are not going anywhere for, like I said, at least a year. I paid for a year of the software. We're going to fucking use it. And please do check out Dark Charm Media. Both Gibby and I are writers over there. We are very proud of our work there, and Danny is part of that crew as well. And yeah, keep an eye on the socials. We'll be back, and we love you all. Stay tuned.
fuck you,